This is the Iowa Weather Report for Monday, September 16th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have the trough moving through New England, a bit of a ridge over the central plains up into Canada, another trough digging into the Pacific North and West. And then at the surface, we have high pressure over about Marquette, Michigan. That'll be bringing sunshine across the state today, with highs in the 60s north to low 70s. Farther south with sunny skies, as I said. Any rain will be well off to our east and south. But then here on Tuesday, the winds switch around back to the south. You can see Gulf moisture begins to come back up. So we could see some isolated showers or storms, mainly in the afternoon. But they'll be very widely spaced. They'll become more numerous here Wednesday as temperatures bump up into at least around 80 in some areas, 70s elsewhere, as a low-pressure center comes in from the west across the plains. This will continue here even into Thursday as the low-pressure center will be near Winnipeg. You can see some scattered showers and thunderstorms ahead of the front. So we could have some pretty decent rains coming up in the next couple of days. Could there be some strong storms? That's possible. But then here Friday, the storm begins to move off to the east. There could be some early day rain, especially in the eastern third of the state. Otherwise, it'll start to clear and start to cool down. Temperatures back to the 70s and maybe some upper 60s here for the weekend on Saturday. As the storm moves off into the eastern Great Lakes, into the Ohio and Tennessee River Valley, and down into the Gulf Coast. And that looks to be the same even here on Sunday as the storm is now along the east coast. We have a new storm beginning to develop, but very little moisture with it off to our west over Montana and around the Black Hills. And the Gulf of Mexico having some moisture there as well. And you can see that system begins to lift up into Canada here a week from today. You can see the pieces of energy over the Canadian Maritimes, one over Manitoba and another coming through into the west coast of Canada, and you can see the storms, one over the northwest, the second one that'll be coming through with maybe some shower and thunderstorm activity early next week, and then the one over the Canadian Maritimes that'll be coming through later this week, moving away. In the extended period here, on the 27th, we have a ridge. We've been seeing this over the last couple of days over the east and southeast, trough over the west, over the plain states, and this could put us in the battleground of showers and thunderstorms for multiple days next week, not this coming week, the next week. So we could see some decent rains from this. We've seen this on many runs the last about day to 2 days. At the end of the forecast on the 1st of October, main westerlies, pretty much a zonal flow across the country, a decent amount of energy with the trough digging into the north and west, and that'll be bringing some more rain showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two to the north and west, maybe some high elevation snow up in the Cascades. From the Rockies eastward, it's fairly calm and quiet with now near seasonal temperatures in the 70s. Satellite image from last evening, you saw the frontal system that brought the rain yesterday, moving across the New England states through the Ohio River Valley down into the central and southern plains, and some cloudiness over the Pacific Northwest as well. Watch warning map from last evening, it's going to get cold. Frost and freeze advisories in Minnesota and to northern Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan. A freeze watch up in far northern Maine. Flash flood issues continue over the south and west, and several severe thunderstorm warnings in the northwest. And that's where there could be some rain there over the next 5 days through Friday evening at 7 o'clock over the north and west. Round here, upwards of 1 to maybe 2+ inches of rain, and that'll certainly put a dent in the ongoing drought.